What's going on, guys? Joe Drake here with Gravity and Oxygen, and your guys' conversation on the go for this week. And we're lucky enough to get Dr. Manel Tendler in with us, Tendler Orthodontics, who those who work out with us and here all the time, you guys have probably either been here, maybe your kids have been here, someone you know has been here. But we just wanted to kind of get you in and let people find out a little bit more about you guys, about Tendler, since you guys are close neighbors with us, and maybe a little bit more behind the scenes, behind the operations and brands of what you guys do.
Okay.
You want to talk to me maybe a little bit about what is it that makes Tendler special?
So many things. Tendler Orthodontics started back in 2009. We were the first full-time orthodontic practice in Boca Raton.
Very cool.
And we were in a different location before, and we're blessed to find this amazing spot next to all of you. And it is really a family orthodontic practice. We combine so many different elements, state-of-the-art facility, the most up-to-date technology, a wonderful, wonderful, well-trained, dedicated, caring, and nice staff. The team is working constantly together all the time to make the patient's experience just wonderful.
Yeah, I know I'm lucky. As I'm walking to the mailbox, I get smiles and waves from the desk, so it's great.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. So you guys, because you guys were the first ones that were in this building before all
Correct.
of us were built out as well.
Correct.
And what is it that made you guys kind of choose this location here in the heart of East Boca?
Number one, great access, great visibility, wonderful space, very bright and airy.
Oh yeah,
and
you guys have a beautiful spot.
Makes the office just feel fresh and current, and that's pretty much what we are. We're breath of fresh air in the orthodontic world.
Yeah.
Orthodontics used to be a boys club in Boca Raton up until recently.
Yep.
So
we were all thinking it. That's okay.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. And so we added this new fresh perspective on what orthodontics should be, and it's way beyond braces and making patients' teeth straight. It's really about changing their lives for the better, giving them the smile of their dreams, and something that will definitely make them feel comfortable about the first impression they'll ever make anywhere.
Yeah. And so from us, obviously Gravity and Oxygen being we're a fitness facility, all about health and nutrition and wellness. And maybe a lot of people might not think about orthodontists as, playing a role in that long-term health and wellness continuum. Could you talk to us or maybe explain a little bit about how, obviously taking care of that side of your health plays a role in the overall picture as well?
Right. So most people will think that orthodontics is all about cosmetics and aesthetics, and even though that is a really big plus,
yeah,
it's really not it. It's so much more. And it depends also on the age of the patient. Younger patients, we have the ability to modify growth and make things, the jaws grow maybe in more of a symmetrical, harmonious way versus a patient that was older. Then at that point you're talking about maybe doing a surgical procedure in order to change it. Also, there's so many benefits to having straight teeth. Number one, much easier to clean. Again, you have a functional bite, so that means that your upper and lower jaws come together the way that they should. They function properly.
Yeah.
Sometimes we make changes in airway for patients that have sleep apnea. So there's so many other benefits that go beyond what the straight teeth and the pearly whites that everybody is looking for.
Yeah.
And again, just there's so many avenues to accomplish it. So whether it's through braces or Invisalign, metal braces or clear braces, it's definitely changed dentistry. And it was actually orthodontics the first specialty in dentistry. That's how important it is.
That's cool. And are there any, obviously not specific people, are there any instances, because I think that's the cool stuff that I know I always like hearing about, about really changing someone's life on a bigger level. And I would imagine probably, is maybe even why you do what you do. Are there any stories or examples that, you can share about really having that big impact on someone more than just making their, their smile straighter?
There's so many stories.
Yeah.
I mean, we get patients coming in for a variety of reasons. One case in particular, our patient, Manuel, he was, I want to say he was about 11 when he started treatment with us. He had a really big open bite. So what that means is as he bit down, only his molars were touching. All his teeth in the front were way apart. And he wouldn't speak up in class. He was doing very poorly in school. being bullied. He couldn't eat very well. His diet was very poor because he just, what can you eat quickly that you don't have to?
I couldn't imagine you would be able to do it.
Correct.
That much.
So he basically underwent the orthodontic treatment with the knowledge that surgery could be a possibility, but it wasn't within mom's budget. So we knew that we had to do something, because how is he going to get through these difficult years with the way his bite was? And his treatment finished in 2.5 years. He is a whole different person.
Yeah.
He looks amazing. He gained his confidence back. He did everything that.
Oh, there we go. I love it. You guys get the real deal. See, that's
right
what
here.
Here
it is. And I mean, I love this kid almost as if he was my kid.
Yeah, that's a huge difference. That's crazy.
He did wonderful. He was an excellent patient. Without his cooperation, of course, we wouldn't have been able to get to this point. So we're just like this. There's so many other patients that have different motivations, and that bring them into the office. And to be able to do this for people is really what makes me very happy about being
right. It's like the hairs on the arm stand up, get all excited. I love it. That's awesome.
Yes.
So what is it? Maybe that you guys, obviously I met you guys are here to stay. It's been great having you guys a part of our same building and center, and I know a lot of our families that work out of GNO are over here, and I see people in here hanging out all the time. What is it that's coming down the pipe for Tendler? Anything new or exciting in the future? Any plans that you're?
Well, look, learning never stops. So we continue to grow and learn in many ways. I, for one, get very excited about new developments and advances in the field. So whenever there is all this new technology that's getting improved, it's just basically the specialties evolving. So we constantly go for that, go to the meetings. We just came back, the entire team, we all went to Orlando for the American Association of Orthodontists annual meeting, and it was a wonderful experience to go as a team. I've done it by myself many times. This time we all went as a team, and we acquired some pretty invaluable knowledge, awesome. Not only about orthodontics, but patient care, working together as a team, how to better approach parents that may be a little bit apprehensive about their child's treatment. So many things, and so we will continue to do that, which of course would allow us to deliver the care that Boca Raton parents are looking for their kids and for themselves sometimes. And we're also a very big part of the community. We're constantly working with different local charities, Spirit of Giving. We work with Junior League of Boca Raton. We also partner up with different businesses and try to work together. So we sponsor local camps, for example, Millennium Martial Arts. We just sponsored their summer camp, their t-shirts. So it's all about being the best orthodontic practice in East Boca Raton. So we're constantly trying to find and deliver what it is that patients are looking for.
Yeah, and I think people like seeing you at places outside of here and knowing that you're involved in the community and you're a piece of it. So.
I mean, I live here. I'm an import. I'm originally from Puerto Rico, but I couldn't love Boca Raton anymore. And we're here to stay. We're here to continue delivering the most outstanding orthodontic care with the most current technology, state-of-the-art facility, all that, and still make it feel like you're getting treatment done at home by your family members.
And I mean, that's a big part of what the conversations on the go are, is supporting and connecting people with the small businesses that are around, and that we're in here as a community together. So as far as Tendler Orthodontics, I'm sure you guys will be here to stay. Now, is there anything, as we're kind of wrapping up, anything that you would like to say or leave with any of the parents that are watching? Maybe parents who have thought about it, or on the fence, or maybe never thought, or maybe they've never thought about bringing their kid in to see if there's some sort of improvements that could be made.
Well,
any advice?
Many things. The American Association of Orthodontists recommends the first exam to be done at age 7. So even though we may think that they're 7, they're in first or second grade, it is not too early. There are things that we can avert and control early as opposed to later on. So sometimes we can do about a year of orthodontic treatment early and another year later, as opposed to doing a very long, somewhat limited orthodontic treatment, because we don't have the ability to do things that we can do in younger patients to do them in older patients. I think orthodontics can be a little bit intimidating at the beginning, and we're here to make it comfortable, to make it easy, to make it a really pleasurable and good experience for both the parents and the patients. We're constantly making it fun and, you know, elephant in the room, and things that we do.
You guys might both see it. There's a ball up here with pencils, and I think people had to guess how many were in there.
How
Is that
many
right?
pencils there are on Tendler's planet.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Have
for the
you-
back to school.
There we go. I like it.
Yeah.
So all the fun extra stuff that you guys continue
Exactly.
to do. So, well, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for
problem.
talking with us a little bit and connecting with all of our people who are watching. And they can find you where?
TendlerOrthodontics.com, and they can follow us on Facebook as well. And also look at the hashtag Your Boca Orthodontist, hashtag Tendler Orthodontics.
There we go. You guys got it here. So conversations on the go. Continue to connect you guys with the awesome this lady right here. Small businesses here in East Boca. So come check out Tendler, and obviously come check us out at GNO. Right?